Hey guys, Azulin here with a quick review of Rain World. Rain World is a 2D survival platformer with a vast world to explore. You play as a slugcat who has been separated from your family. You are trying to find your way back to them, but you encounter a whole lot of danger along the way. There seems to be more going on in Rain World than what appears at first glance, and I find it intriguing. One key thing to keep in mind about Rain World is that you're always battling against the clock. There is a constant countdown until the next rainstorm, and these rainstorms will kill you. Hibernating is the only way to reset the rain timer, but you can only do this in special safe rooms. In addition to being in the special room, you also have to make sure that you've hunted and scavenged enough food first. Food that you forage is limited and it will not respawn. Some creatures like the bats are your prey, but the majority of creatures are predators that will hunt you down and devour you. Avoiding predators is an absolute must, since you are extremely squishy and vulnerable. Sneaking around, being patient while enemies pass, or exploring for safer routes feels like a must, which I think is somewhat counterproductive to the constant fight against the clock. Expect to die a lot if you try to venture out into unexplored areas too quickly. If you play more on the safe side, then you can expect to do a good amount of backtracking to hibernate in the safe rooms that you've previously discovered. In addition to avoiding the rainstorms, hibernating also ranks up your current rain cycle icon by 1 each time. Dying deranks it by 1. These icons match specific gate icons that will allow you to go into other regions. If you rank up the same icon enough, then you can permanently unlock all of those types of gates. Exploration plays a huge role in Rain World, and the maps are absolutely massive. There is definitely a lot to see. You can explore blindly, or you can follow the hints that your spirit guide shows you. The guide is usually helpful for finding the quickest route, but it might not always be the easiest. The platforming for the most part feels decent, but it also feels finicky at times as well, and may take some getting used to. Sometimes you'll have trouble making jumps or climbing, which I think has something to do with the character animations being procedurally generated. Sometimes the characters wiggle or flip-flop in strange ways, but it's more cute and goofy rather than something that detracts from the game. The 16-bit style of the environments is simple yet visually appealing, although there are times where I found myself frustrated with the environments, especially swimming underwater when it's difficult to see yourself and you drown repeatedly. The ambience and music are atmospheric and well suited to the gameplay. There are some sections of audio that had some irritating, almost clanging sounds though. The keyboard controls are fully customizable and there is full controller support. Even though the keyboard works, I still suggest playing it with a controller. When I first started the game, I felt sort of bored, and I think others might feel the same way. I kept playing though, and I realized that the game is not as easy as it looks, and since then the game has really grown on me. I've played over 7 hours so far, but I've only seen 4 of the 12 different regions. And despite my innumerable deaths, I keep wanting to try again. Rain World is a niche game, and will certainly not appeal to everyone. However, those who love somewhat challenging exploration platformers and don't mind that there isn't much in the way of combat are sure to get a lot of enjoyment out of Rain World. I hope this review has helped you. If you enjoyed it, please like, subscribe, and post your feedback in the comments below. Thanks everyone, and have a wonderful day.